Hello everyone, welcome back in my video in this YouTube channel. So my video today will be about the video presentation on method that is for my final assessment data analysis class. So this is Miss Riel Tongo Tongo. I'm a student at Duta Wacana Christian University and my major is English Education. So in this video, we will discuss about my method that I'm using for my chapter 3 in my thesis. Let's see. Okay, for the title that I use for my thesis is the use of WhatsApp for English SL2. In the research design, I will be use a qualitative research method for collect my data from the participants. So in this case, uh, we use qualitative research method can gather deeper the data from the participants. That is, I will use observation and interview. So um, I will know the point of view of the participants when I'm doing the observation and the interview. Furthermore, this research will be used paradigm of interpretation too. So it used in order to gather a teacher and student point of view about the reality from the viewpoint of the problem in human social science. So in this case, in my method, uh, to know student understanding about their behavior and strategies for improve their learning practice. And for finding the teacher and student perception point of view about the importance of using WhatsApp in learning English as a second language. And then in this research, in my method, the participants that I will take it is about the use of WhatsApp use English SL2. In this research, the participants are three teacher and 7 students, which are selected. There are several reasons further explained. For the first, to respond the observation about the teacher challenging that can be shown when they teach English more than 6 years. The data will show how intense the student use WhatsApp in delivering the material in this era. And for the second reasons, that is the student experience because WhatsApp plays as one of important technology in learning in this era. So WhatsApp and the students experience using WhatsApp that is for learning English. So this research will be used the participants of the teacher and the students. They will be selected in the interview. And for the research instrument, for collect the data from this research, I will use qualitative research method. In the interview section, that is, I will use the interview checklist and doing the observation for collecting the data. For the first step, I will use my research question 1 for doing the observation. And this research will be focused on what extent do senior high school students use WhatsApp for learning English. For another case, the data will be gathered through doing observation. So after that, I will use my interview checklist for doing answering my research question 2, which is about what the teachers and the student attitude toward the use of WhatsApp in learning English. So it is the important points can be seen from the data in relation to research question. In ethical consideration, in conducting interview and observation data, the distributing in information will be concept form should be consider ethical from should considering some ethical consideration. So for the first step in the ethical consideration, this research, this research will be used concept form that is the plan to be conducted in a senior high school. So the info concept form will be distributed to the teacher of the senior high school of the course to grant permission to conduct this research. So when this research get the teacher permission, this research can be initiated. After I'm getting the access for doing the observation and interview, the participants will be given informed consent form to ask their willingness to participate. So after uh, I getting access for doing the observation from the teacher, as the principle of informed consent form will be secret in this college data. So for the school name, the participant, the information of the participants, and another thing about the data from the senior high school are written to be anonymous, so that are will be secret. At the end, for the sequence of the data collection and analysis, first, I'm sending the permission consent form for the senior high school. After that, after I get the permission for doing the observation interview, uh, I will prepare the observation checklist and college informed consent form of the participants. And then I will be conducting the interview in Indonesian language to each participant. So when I'm doing the interview, it will be used Indonesian language for the student understanding what I'm talking about. After that, after I have the data of the interview using Indonesian language, it will be recorded in the interview data, and then I will translate the interview data in English. And then for the observation, to conducting my observation, it will be in the classroom or in the online class. After that, the data will be coding in the observation data. For the interview, after this research translate in English, the data will be coding in the transcript. After this research have uh, all of the data, uh, that is will be gathering times using the analysis to answer the research question 1 and the research question 2. After that, it will be analyzing by referring to the theory. So for possible obstacles or the challenging and the correct responding possible solution for maybe I will collect the data in the next semester or in the next year. So uh, I will I will have the challenging. For an example, when the teacher or the student they don't want to doing the interview, it makes it makes it makes me to don't have the data for my thesis. So it is it will be the big problem for me because when I don't have the data, I can doing my thesis as well. So for the solution to correct responding, first I will ask again for the teacher or the students and ask them why they don't want to do the interview. After I have their answer, I will uh, talk with them again. Like I will give easy explanation that I use the interview for college the data for my thesis. So it is important for me. So I will ask them to help me to do the interview because the data is very important for me because when I don't have the data, my thesis are not passed. So their respond or when they want to help me, it is makes me to pass in this thesis. So that is I think for today about my method and that I use for my thesis. Thank you so much for you guys that want to watch my video. Don't forget to share for your friends that is uh, can help them when doing video presentation on method. Thank you so much guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.